Man Lewis. Welcome back to the Chili Jumbo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the R.D. Wolf Road the Show right here on MLB The Show 23. If you missed any of the other episodes, remember on the channel in the playlist. The NLCS, we continue it here.
Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first three games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
All right, so here we are.
Just about set. And on the hill in this one, Joe Musgrove. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Top half the second. Here's RD.
Back to work. And first offering is fouled off. You got to keep an eye on Musgrove, too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Kuhl. It was a tie. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees.
Got a pitching rule here going, or a pitching battle here, making Musgrove
Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here.
RD, home run.
A solo shot. That's his third home run of the series. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
So RD does it. Another home run. Puts the Nats on the board and up 1-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Quarter 19, 113 extra velocity.
So 2 down. Here's Machado. He reached out a walk his first time. The pitch. This to center field. Wolf sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. They're down 1-0. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, R.D. Wolf. He's already homered in this game. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Beats him to first, and they get it out of the play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder.
Will Myers now. And the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Wolf moving back for this one. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. R.D. Wolf.
RD now back up here, top to
work.
6.
Drilled in the
and
air.
It does it
right
again.
field,
Another home run for
back
RD. His 8th of the series.
That is out of here.
His 8th of the NLCS.
His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead.
Oh, excuse me,
it's
8th of the postseason.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
So it's 8th of the postseason, not 8 of the NLCS. 8 of the postseason.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
114 for RD, 110.1 exit velocities on the StarCast.
One down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's
6-2 now.
And the 0-2.
Nats are up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wolf in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. 1 for 2.
Ha-Sung Kim.
That's out to center field. Wolf coming on. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. Doing there for the front. And now the center fielder, R.D. Wolf.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 for 3 RD here tonight.
Slap
Another
the
foul
other way.
ball for
Foul.
RD.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first. So just a 2-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
3-0 to Freddie Carvajal. 6-2 Nats. Top of the 7th.
Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the
Carvajal
walk.
takes
Oh,
the
you know
walk.
this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one.
Luis
It's the
Garcia.
second time he's taken
2
ball
for
4.
3 here. Let's see what Garcia can do.
And that one hammered back there. And out of here.
Home run.
He
Luis
powers one out
Garcia,
to
his
right
third
field.
of the
He's done it
postseason.
again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 9-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder.
Back here at Petco Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, R.D. Wolf.
3 for 4 RD here. 11-4. The Nats have this
pitch.
much pretty sewed up here.
And a foul ball.
Foul ball for RD.
Well, these Nats, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hit.
That ball is
now
out of
this
here.
one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Another home run for RD this
The
game.
Rockets 1 to right. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
So RD does it here. Another one.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
106.6 exit velocity.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Finnegan back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
And the Nats
This
win
is
it.
a huge win for these guys. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres.
Here we are, folks, back at you for game number
John Shambi
5.
and Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Here we go, folks. As we set and ready.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Tyler Mahle.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
R.D. Wolf digging in for the Nationals.
Bases are loaded for RD. Top half of the first.
And
Foul
first
ball.
offering is fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Sliced
Another
hard,
foul.
but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle.
Oh, great stop. The throw, Bogarts tossed to second, to first, not in time, and a run scores.
So RD gets an
aggressive slide right
RBI.
there at second base, but that's a legal slide.
And
I
he
like that
also
because you're trying to do
gets
whatever
aboard
you
there.
can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first
Here
for that
comes
double
Freddie
play.
Carvajal.
Nice job by the base runner.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Carvajal. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth should have this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
So 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a
Hebert Ruiz
nice line
now
drive into center
is here,
field.
and he is
The
ready.
0-2. Bounce to the right. Kim slings to first, and that is that. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's
Manny
the third
Machado
baseman. Manny
is our next
Machado.
batter.
Out to
RD's right
center.
there. This is going to be a nice
Wolf
easy
under
out.
it. And it's caught for the out. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the DH for the Padres, Jeimer Candelario. A switch hitter batting right. In the air, center field. Wolf moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. And that's the inning. R.D. Wolf will hit next. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Wolf in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Ripped on the ground to second.
And
they get
RD
the out.
is out.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the DH, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
RD is ready.
Into center. Wolf drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 2 down. 2 on with 1 out. R.D. Wolf now at the plate.
So 0 for 2, RD.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Hamilton at second. Soto at first. 1 gone. That one is absolutely belted. Grisham going back on this one. And that one is gone. His 6th of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
10th of the postseason for RD. Another 400 feet distance here. 107.3 exit velocity. So RD does it again, folks.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit for the Nats, R.D. Wolf. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
RD now is ready. 1 for 3 here.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3.
And
it's
RD
a double
does
play.
not get the
And
double or
that'll
better
do it
than he
for the
needed.
inning. 1 hit in the. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
6-1.
Here's a 1-2.
Padres try to crawl back here.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, R.D. Wolf.
RD 6-1.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's the 0-1. And fouled off.
0-2 now the count to RD.
And a pitch.
RD ready.
That one ripped. Soler raging back towards the wall. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming around third is Soto. The throw is wild and it gets away. He scores all the way from first.
Oh, and
A
RD
terrible
tried.
job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th.
RD took a shot
He's
at third
2
and
outs
couldn't do
away.
it.
Here's the left fielder,
So,
Jorge
should
Soler.
have stayed at second, but RD nonetheless went for it anyway.
The 1-2.
No worries if the Nats are up 8-1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Wolf settles under this one. And there's 2 down.
1 out away from the World Series. They did it. The Nats are headed to the World Series. The Nats headed to the World Series.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
So there you have it, folks. The Nats headed to the World Series. So who are they facing? That is the question. We're going to find out here in just a moment. So the Nats headed to the World Series against the Twins or the Astros. That is who the Nats are going up against. Looks like going up against the Twins. The Minnesota Twins beat the Astros. So the Twins will be in the World Series against the Nats in the next episode. If you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. But always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Ah.